All right, Hugh, let's go and get this thing started. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, everyone. Welcome to this evening's webinar. We're glad you're here as always. And as you know, the host for this evening's webinar, the presenter, needs no introduction, right? We all know Hugh Benjamin. He's been a force to be reckoned with in the company. He's one of the fastest member to be promoted to regional leader. And actually, he's also one of the fastest member to achieve the $1,500 Infinity Team Builders bonus. So Hugh Benjamin has come to the company a few months ago and is just really setting the bar to a whole new level. I cannot tell you guys how much we appreciate him. He has an extensive background. He's known for building business, growing large team. Wherever he goes, he's just a force, right? So I know you guys love to see his presentation. If you are new to this presentation, if you're the first time here, trust me, you are in for a treat. And those of us who have been exposed to this before, you guys are going to learn a lot. Every time I listen to Hugh's presentation, I just learn so much more. So everyone is in for a treat tonight. So guys, strap yourself in, get ready for an awesome presentation. Mr. Hugh Benjamin, the floor is all yours, sir.
Oh, cool. Thanks so much. Hey, I want to give it back to Gershom because, I'm brand new in this business, and I'm just learning a lot about how VBit actually works. And every time I reach out to Gershom, he's just got like a heart of gold. He really helps people like above and beyond. Sometimes I'll send messages at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and I know it's really late on the East Coast, and I even get return responses from Gershom after hours and on the weekend. So he really cares a lot about the people that he works with, not just the people he works about, but with the whole company too. So I hope VBit's taking good care of him. But he's such a great guy and so fun and so knowledgeable. And just me getting my head around this opportunity, he was very instrumental and very helpful when I first got started because I didn't know a lot of this stuff. So thanks again, Gershom, for all you do, whether people thank you or not. I just want to say thanks a lot. So
absolutely.
Yeah, so my name's Hugh Benjamin. If you're new on the line, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my story. I have always been an entrepreneur. I started my first company when I was 20 years old. It was actually a painting business. I bought a franchise in college. And then when I was 25, I started my own event planning company where I did parties for celebrities like Will Smith and Magic Johnson, the Wayans brothers. I worked in the food and restaurant industry for about 10 years. I worked at a restaurant you guys may know called Cheesecake Factory as a waiter. And then, I got into the digital marketing world. I was in a direct sales company and I was over in Australia. And I remember this guy asking me one of these questions that just made my head spin. He said, why are you going and meeting people? And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, well, what if people could come to you? And I was like, what kind of question is that? What do you mean? I go meet people, I fly here, I fly there. And I read this book called The 4-Hour Workweek. And the 4-Hour Workweek kind of led me into kind of opening up my mind around digital marketing, the internet, doing things with technology, right? And it wasn't so much it wasn't so much about the book. It was more about how that book, that book opened up my.
Hey Hugh, real quick, I don't want to interrupt your flow, but your audio is very choppy. I'm not sure if you're aware of it.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Well, it's very choppy. It's in and out.
Can you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah, now we can. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I got into internet marketing and I started doing, I got jobs with my event planning over the internet. I did stuff for Blockbuster, 24 Hour Fitness, Magic Johnson, and then I went into internet marketing where I did, SEO and pay-per-click and AdWords and reputation management for clients. And, some of these clients were $700, $800, $900 million companies, right? And the reason why I'm getting to this is, I'm making a very good living just working over the internet and not having to travel anywhere. In fact, I can work anywhere in the world. And what happened during COVID was my business was impacted greatly, as I'm sure many of your lives have been impacted by what's going on right now with this pandemic. And literally, I thought I was safe. I thought I was home free. It wasn't going to impact me. And 2 weeks into March, towards the end of the March, I lost like $30,000 a month in revenue. So imagine all of a sudden in 2 weeks, you lost 400K a year in revenue. And it forced me to really look in the mirror and go, wait, what's going on here? You know, and it was kind of a negative, but it was also a positive, because I started looking at the money I had in the bank, and I started looking at, how do I make money when I'm not working, right? Like I lost all this money, but what if I was making money just because I was making money, right? So I got with my financial advisor, and I started buying some stocks during COVID, but I started looking at crypto, and it was right a few weeks before that time where I got a video from VBit Technologies. And initially when I got the video, I didn't understand it, right? I didn't understand what gigahash was. I didn't understand hash power. I didn't understand some of the terms around crypto. I did know that I had friends that had made millions of dollars in crypto. I remember a guy calling me on the phone and telling me that he had a really good month last month, and this was about 1.5 years ago. I said, what do you mean? He said, I made $677,000 this month. And I almost stopped in the car. I was sitting in traffic in LA. I'll never forget the day. And I was just like hitting my head going, how is it possible this guy can make, you know, $750,000 in a month? And I don't even know what he's talking about, right? So when I saw VBit and I learned that we could actually get paid mining Bitcoin, I immediately envisioned the concept of farming money, like growing money, right? Like I thought of, like, if you have a property and you put some seeds on there and you water it, of money just growing off the property, like consistently. And I said, wow, this is a really cool concept. And so I got a package, I got started, and I started working, you know, with Jin and with the VBit family, because I wanted to make the video like really simple, so that anybody could get it, even if you don't have, you know, like if you're not the smartest person, because I'm not like smart, I'm more intuitive. Like I have a lot of common sense, and that's what's worked for me in business. But I wanted to look at VBit and go, I get it, and then be able to share something so simple that anybody could get. And now, literally 5.5 weeks later, I actually looked right before this. I have over 400 affiliates on my team. In 5.5 weeks, part-time, we're talking 6 to 7 hours a week. I haven't even done any face-to-face meetings, which is so crazy, because literally I've done maybe 3-4 Zooms. We're talking 6-7 hours a week tops, and my team has grown like out of control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys the information that I saw, and share with you a video. And then I'm going to tell you guys how the money's made in the company, because right now we have a massive opportunity, right? Like we're in the middle of a pandemic. There's a lot of people afraid about where their next dollar is going to come from. There's people right now in the entertainment business, in the restaurant business, in the sports and activities businesses and sporting events, in, you know, people that do bars and restaurants, and people that used to do door-to-door stuff cannot do that anymore. And people have to innovate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a video. It's about an hour long. No, it's not. It's only about 5 minutes and 24 seconds. And then I'm going to tell you guys how the money is made in the company. And hopefully it makes sense, like it made sense for me, because then after you hear this, most people want to make money, right? So let me go ahead and play this video for you, and then we'll come back and I'll go through the compensation plan.
So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency.
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
I'm a believer that in 4 years, something like that Bitcoin will be about a 5% market share of the earth. And it's a better currency. It's decentralized, open. It's transparent. Everybody knows what happens on the blockchain. It is. I eventually want to have a fund where I take in Bitcoin and I fund everybody in Bitcoin, and they pay their employees and suppliers in Bitcoin, and then I pay my investors in Bitcoin, because I would then require no accounting, no legal, no bookkeeping, no custody. It would all be done.
When I talk to people, I said, what do you think will be here in 2040, approximately 22 years from now? Will gold still be here? Well, it's been here since eternity.
Well,
will the dollar be here?
Right.
I don't think so. And will blockchain be here? I think so. So that's really the way I look at the world of money and currencies.
Right.
Is what's going to be here in 22 years.
This is money that works like your email, and that was the aha moment for us.
I'll say the same thing I said 6 years ago when it was at $80 a coin, which is it is the single best hedge against the traditional financial infrastructure. Whether you support fiscal and monetary policy or not, it doesn't matter. This is the schmuck insurance you have under your mattress.
Our next speaker is a serial entrepreneur with over 15 years of leadership experience. He started out young. At the age of 13, he started his first business, a computer manufacturing and programming consulting company, and had a successful exit of over $1.6 million by the age of 15. I think at that age, I was still asking my parents for allowance. So, speaking on the topic of mining within the bear market, is there any hidden profitability? Please put your hands together to welcome the CEO of VBit Technologies, Danh Vo.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. As Anne introduced, my name is Danh Vo. I am the founder and CEO of VBit Technologies, and today I will be talking to you about mining in a bear market, which we are currently in a bear market, as most of you might already know and should know, right? But is that really a bad thing, or is there hidden profitability behind it?
Most people think that banks make money by lending or investing. Actually, that is just a small portion of the bank's profits. Banks make most of their money by setting up computers to process transactions and keep accounting of everyone's accounts. When you send money to your friends, family, or to purchase something, the computers process the transactions and ensures that you have the right account balance after the transaction has been made. For example, when you make a purchase with a credit card, the credit card terminal is just taking the purchase amount from your account and crediting the merchant's account. In return for the computer's work, banks and credit card companies receive an average of 5% in fees worldwide. Did you know that over $5 trillion move around the world every day? That means that we're paying banks over $250 billion every day just for setting up and maintaining their computers to process the transactions. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to set up a computer to process financial transactions and get paid for each transaction just like the banks? Now we can. Bitcoin is revolutionizing the financial industry and making it possible for everyday people to benefit from all of the financial transactions that happen every day just like the banks. More and more merchants are accepting Bitcoin for payment every day. People are starting to utilize Bitcoin to pay and send money. Even the state of Ohio in the United States is accepting Bitcoin for payment of business taxes. Bitcoin's transaction volume has already surpassed PayPal, Discover, American Express, and catching up to MasterCard and Visa. Every time someone uses Bitcoin, the owners of the computer servers called Bitcoin mining rigs get paid the transaction fees for having the computers process the transaction. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to make a passive income by having computers do all the work while we get paid just like the banks have been doing for decades. So what are you waiting for?
Awesome. So one of the things that I want everyone to think about right now is just how popular Bitcoin is becoming. This is something from, it was in the news about Bitcoin news about PayPal and Venmo. They're actually reported planning to roll out direct buying and selling of crypto to its 325 million users via an inbuilt wallet. You know, when I first started this business, I went to my financial advisor, and I was shocked what he told me. He said, you know what, that's a really good idea to actually get involved in mining Bitcoin. And I was shocked initially. I was like, really? And he said, yeah. He said, you know, in China last year, China did more digital transactions, digital currency transactions, than Visa, MasterCard, and American Express combined. And that's why now Visa is going into Bitcoin, and all these businesses now are taking Bitcoin. You know, the way I see it, if you look at photography, like everybody has one of these, right? Where you can do a phone or a video. But 20 years ago, you had to drop your pictures off at a booth called a photo booth, and they had to develop your pictures, and you had to come back like a week later to pick up your pictures. And now that industry doesn't even exist, right? When you look at movies, right, there used to be CD-ROMs and DVD players, right? And then there's Blu-ray players. Now everybody's streaming online. What's going to happen with digital currency, right? Well, you think about what's happening right now, like some places are not taking cash. They're short on coins. They're either taking credit card, and now a lot of different places are accepting digital currency as well, right? So are you at the right time, at the right place? Do you think that it's possible that in 5 or 10 years that all the currency is going to be literally on our phone through digital currency, right? And that's pretty exciting. So a little bit about VBit Technologies. So we were founded in 2018. We specialize in crypto mining as VBit Technologies. We have data centers in Colorado, USA, and also Alberta, Canada. Now, we have real mining equipment that people purchase. There are some other companies that do mining, that's cloud mining, but we actually have real data centers. In fact, hopefully if I'm lucky enough, I qualified to get flown to Calgary to our data center once, I guess, the borders open up or whatever. But we're a real company, right? We have an office in Pennsylvania where Gershom and Danh Vo and Jin, you know, they're all located. And, you know, you can find us, we're transparent. So that's who VBit Technologies is. A little bit about Danh Vo. You guys saw a little bit in the video. He's a serial entrepreneur, started a company when he was 13 years old, got into financial technology and cryptocurrency, and in 2018 founded VBit Technologies. So, you know, great guy, really cares about people. I've started interviewing some people in the company that have been here for a couple of years to really get some insights from them, because I've been here such a short period of time. And in fact, a night ago, I was talking to Evelyn, who's a Black Diamond, and she just raved about how generous the company is, the owners of the company, and how much they care about people, right? So pretty cool to have that as part of your leadership team. There's different ways that you can make money in the company. Now, a lot of times people get confused between buying and selling Bitcoin and mining, and we don't buy and sell Bitcoin, we mine Bitcoin. This slide here is an example. If you had invested $100 back in July of 2010, today it would be worth over $16 million in Bitcoin. If you look at the comparison with mining, with the right setup, the most profitable way to get Bitcoin is through mining. It's always been more profitable because you're making Bitcoin, whether it's low or high, you're generating Bitcoin from the source, right? And if you invested that same $100 into mining back in 2010, you would have over $251 million. It's pretty staggering. So that's a something good to know, right? Now, the first way you make money in the company, and you don't have to do anything else in the company, like except purchase a mining package if you want to mine Bitcoin. But there's packages anywhere between $150 all the way up to $50,000. Now, a lot of people ask me, what's the difference? And I respond with a question like this. Do you want to make a little bit of money, or do you want to make the most money that you can make, right? So if you want to make a little bit of money, you sign up on a bronze package, it's okay to get started at 150 and get your feet wet. But you can buy packages, buy multiple packages, even any package that's after the 150. You can put down 50%, make payments, and the company will give you 100% of the hash power, 100% of the hash power, right? And if you just, after we get done the webinar, if you purchase a package, you go back and you watch your Netflix, you'll be making money while you're watching Netflix, right? Once your package is activated, because you're going to be mining Bitcoin on a daily basis. And you could just stop and do nothing else. And that's the first way we make money in the company, is by just purchasing a mining package. Now, here's an example. If you were to purchase a Black Diamond mining package, this is an example with Bitcoin being $11,456. And this was a screenshot I took, a couple weeks ago. But if you were to purchase a Black Diamond package and the price of Bitcoin was that much, you would be generating over $26,000 a year in Bitcoin. Now think about this. Let's say you mine $26,000 in Bitcoin and it's in your wallet. And all of a sudden, something miraculous happens, like it's happened before in the past, where Bitcoin goes through the roof. And let's just say because of COVID, that Bitcoin gets higher because more people are using digital currency and the value starts to go up. If it goes up to 30,000, that $26,000 you had in your wallet turns into over $75,000 because you're holding Bitcoin in your wallet, you're not holding US dollars, right? So now that Bitcoin that you mined is now worth $75,000. So one, you can make money on your money, mining the Bitcoin. And two, if Bitcoin goes up, you can make money too. Now, when I looked at this, I talked to a friend of mine. It was so funny. I talked to a friend and initially he signed up for the $150 package. But he said, you know what? If I had $150 in the bank today, at the end of a year, I would make 15 cents interest, right? He goes, wait, I'm going to make $50 by the end of the year on the 150? And I was like, yeah, and he got it in a second. I mean, I know if I have $50,000 in the bank and I, compared to like a Black Diamond package, I'm only going to get $500 at the end of the year from the bank after, and maybe less after they take out my fees, right? But if I go to an ATM and I withdraw my money, they're probably going to charge me a fee for that too, right? But when I looked at this, I was like, wait, I could get a Black Diamond package and I could mine over $500 per week in Bitcoin, right? And I just started doing the math. It was hard for me to not be excited, but this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? The other way you make money in the company is by the rest of the compensation plan. And like I said, you don't have to make money any other way than just purchasing a mining package. You could just stop right there. But what happens is the company rewards you for building an affiliate team, and you can sign up for free to be an affiliate. And when you sign up for free to be an affiliate, you can actually refer people to get a mining package. You don't have to have a mining package. You're not going to make as much money, but you could be a free affiliate. And let's say you sign me up. Let's say you come up to me and you go, Hugh, do you want to make a lot of money or you want to make a little money? And I'm an entrepreneur. I say, you know what? I want to make a lot of money. I'm going to do a Black Diamond package. And you sign up for free. I purchased the Black Diamond package. You're going to get a $3,000 bonus because you referred me to the company because you're an affiliate, right? It doesn't cost you any money to sign up and be an affiliate. You get a free website. The website doesn't cost you any money. There's no monthly fee for the website. But by you referring people to me, you're going to get these referral bonuses. And then depending on your affiliate level in the company, you can get paid all the way from the first level all the way down to the 6th level of your affiliate team. So that's the second way that you make money in the company. Second way. The third way you make money in the company is by a referral hash power. So let's say you sign me up in the company and I'm a Black Diamond, and let's just say you signed up at a 150 package because you just want to get your feet wet. And that 150 package equals 1,618 gigahash. But now because I signed up as a Black Diamond and you personally referred me as an affiliate, the company is going to give you 10% of my hash power, which is 88,000 gigahash. And over the course of that 12 months, you're gonna make almost $3,000 in Bitcoin based on the current price, and you only signed up for 150 for your package, but now you're getting the referral hash power. So this referral hash power, depending on what position you are in the company as an affiliate, it could go from your first level all the way down to your 6th level on people that you don't even know as you build out a team, right? As you get to these higher levels in the company, right? Now the levels in the company, like I got started really part-time, and I hit the regional leader position in less than 30 days part-time by just referring people that video, the video that you saw in the beginning. I just copied and pasted, copy and pasted, copy and pasted. And I sent the video, and they got curious and they said, well, how do you make money? And I said, I can't explain that. You're going to either have to, you're going to have to send you another video, or I'm going to have to get you on a Zoom. And then I would get people on a Zoom, or I would send them the video with the overview, and then they would sign up on my team. I didn't try to explain it myself because I was brand new in the company. I didn't know how to explain it. I don't know what gigahash means, right? So you can move up these levels in the company just by building a big team. And I think I've personally enrolled, I don't know, like 25 people. That's turned into over 400 people. And they're all like keep upgrading their packages. So now there's another way you get paid in the company called binary commissions. And so for binary commissions, you get paid anywhere between 1% to 7%. And I know the people that are on the line, the ones that like making money, are like, well, how come you said 1 to 7%? Like, how do I get to the 7% versus the 1%? So this is how it works. When you come into the company and you purchase a package, the company is going to give you the percentage of your binary commissions based on the package that you purchase. So if you come in with a black diamond, you're at the full 7%. I'm at a platinum, I'm at 5% of my binary, but when I started, I was at like gold. But if you were to start at bronze, and let's say at bronze, you made $1,000 commission, on that same volume at diamond, you would make $3,000 versus $1,000. So you would make more money on the same work. But what happens with this binary is you just have a left and a right, and you put all your affiliates under there. And so some of the people on your team benefit from that binary. So it's about really getting positioned in the company, right? Getting positioned as you build a team. You're going to get paid on the shorter of the two legs. So if the shorter side is 50,000, the larger side is 100,000, and you're a black diamond, then you're going to get paid $3,500 on the 50,000 in volume. If you're a bronze, you're going to get it paid $1,000, right? So it really makes sense to get a bigger package because one, you're going to be mining more Bitcoin, and two, you'll make more binary commissions. Now, the other way you make money in the company, and Gershwin sent like a shout out today, in the first 30 days, I qualified for all three of these bonuses. I had over 100,000 in volume, again, part-time. I made an extra $1,500 bonus because of what we call the infinity bonuses. And it's not if you're going to get them because there's no time qualification, it's when, right? So if you want to go slow, you'll get them slow. If you want to go fast, you'll get them fast, right? And so that's a big benefit too. Now, as you go above these volumes in the infinity volume, you can qualify for these other things. Like for example, 500,000, you get a $5,000 shopping spree. Probably this week, I'll be about halfway there. And I've really just gotten started in the company, and really I'm just getting my head around this. When you get to $1 million in volume, you get it shopping. 3 million volume, the company will give you a brand new BMW. I know Lori Boko, who I've worked with, she got one, her husband got one. But there's all these great toys. I mean, it's just so much money, right? Now, what do? You get back to the person that invited you onto this call. And what you do is you get to their affiliate link and you sign up and get positioned. You can do that for free. But then I encourage you to get a mining package, because when you start seeing the daily deposits come into your account and start growing because of the people that you're referring, and that starts compounding, I mean, you're going to be so excited. The fact that you're mining Bitcoin every single day. I mean, how can you tell people about the business if you're not even mining Bitcoin yourself, right? But if you show people, they understand the concept. And then what happens is, I have a guy on my team, he just signed up as platinum, I think 2 days ago. He already made money in the first day when his mining started, and now he's getting ready to go black diamond, and he's only been involved for 2 days, right? So get the mining package. If you're in the business and you're a free affiliate, you need to get a package. You need to make a lot of money, right? And that's how simple the business is, pretty much. What I'll do is I'll open it up for any questions. I know right now it's 5:30. We got started about 25 minutes ago. But it's that simple, guys. It's so simple. We have 63 people on here, which is awesome. So let's see who we have. Maybe we can have a couple of people share. How about Erlinda? Maybe Erlinda, you can share your story. Lourdes, maybe Lourdes. Lourdes is just rocking the house right now. She's killing it, right? Yeah, maybe you guys can share a little bit about what's been Lourdes. I would love to hear about how the Black Diamond's working for you and your team too, and what's been happening. Can you talk a little bit about that, if possible? Lourdes? There you go.
Hi, I'm driving on the freeway right now.
It's okay, it's okay. We want to hear you. So what's been going on in your business? I know you've been people are excited, aren't they?
Yes, I'm really very excited. At this time, I have a couple of black diamonds, one for my husband and one for my business. Everything is doing great. With my business, which I just started over a month ago, I have already made an earning of about, let's say, 3,900 plus since I started the business, and that was just not even 2 months ago.
Awesome. And are you mining Bitcoin with those black diamonds? Are you excited by what you've been seeing?
Yes, I'm very excited. And actually, my husband's black diamond package, as of this time, has earned about 17,000 plus.
Wow.
And he just started in February of this year, and he wasn't even doing anything. This is just mainly from his mining package.
How much did it make?
It's more than $17,000.
$17,000?
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
But you know what's making it even better, Hugh? That's completely passive.
That's so
That's
good.
being passive,
That's so good. I love it.
It is. Because of his medical illness, he's not been really doing much about the business. So it's just mainly signing as, a black diamond package. I did sign up some people here and there with small package under him, but most of it were just from his mining package.
Wow, that is so amazing. What a good story. Oh man. I know some people, they probably spent $17,000 in bills, but not mined $17,000, So that's awesome. Good stuff. And Erlinda, thanks so much, Lourdes, for sharing. I know you've been doing amazing. You've only been in the company for under 7-8 weeks or something?
Well, I've been with the company since last year. It's over over a year.
Right.
But I didn't do much, first few months.
Yeah.
And then when I started seeing that the business is really very promising, I started being serious about it and started working and, getting people involved with the business. So it's really great. It's such a great opportunity to be in this business.
Awesome. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Erlinda, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm on the line.
Erlinda, tell us your story. How's everything going for you?
Yeah, I started from the beginning in 2018, and I started with gold, and then I kept upgrading 100%, and then back in 2019, the diamond package was offered. And then Lori told me that I'm gonna retire she gonna retire me in 2 years. So I believe on her, and I believe more on myself. So finally, March of this year, March of 2020, I finally retired, and I put myself full blast on this, and I saw the income.
What did you do? What did you do? You bought what?
No, back in I just bought the black diamond this year.
Yep.
Because I have still financing of the diamond, but as soon as I have the black diamond, I mean, money, I can't believe the money that I've been getting. And every time I show it to the people, they got more excited because when my brother called me, and he wasn't in the business for, he wasn't ready at that time for 2 years. He won't even ask me what I'm doing until month of June. He said, how's your business? I said, I'm doing great. So let me see how much you make. I said, so I showed it to him. At that time, I have 17,000 on my commission. And he said, how about me? How I signed him for bronze. Yeah. And I said, you have $25. And he said, how come I only have a little one? I said, you have to buy black diamond. Then you get that $25 could be 25,000. And sure enough, he bought that black diamond the next week. And then a week later, his wife, he bought another one for his wife. And I got so excited. So every now and then I sign up black diamond now and then. I get more super excited.
Hey, Linda, tell us about the person you had yesterday that bought 2 black diamonds.
And then Melba, I signed her up last year, but she wasn't ready. And then just last week, she asked me how much I'm making. I said, I showed her what I made. And she said, oh my gosh, that's how much you make. So she signed up for 2 black diamond at once. So I got more excited. And then the next day we signed up another diamond. And today it's just getting crazy, you. And the good thing about the binary bonus, when you have a black diamond, is amazing compensation plan. And it's more than what I earn at work. I work in the hospital for 3rd shift as in the pharmacy department, but I didn't make this bonus even one time for 16 years. So
that's so awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people that are on the line that, I know a lot of people, they want to do black diamond. Sometimes people are like, oh, that's a bunch of money. What would you say to those people, that maybe are new in the company? Because I think everyone says, hey, I eventually have to get to that mining package because it just makes sense.
Well, you keep working hard and show that there's potential in this business, because I save all my commission until I got all, because I don't have money to put on the front, but I have a lot of friends and I have a lot of knowledge that I can show the business. And for a couple of months after I retired, I managed to save that 25,000 out of commission. So I bought that black diamond. It's possible you can get the black diamond if you want to. Not just when I want to, you have to, because it changes my life.
Yep. Yeah, it makes so much sense. It's funny. I've been looking at real estate over the last month, and you look at a house and you get a house, and then maybe you have to put on a roof and put in central air. You're kind of already up to $27,000, and then you got the closing costs and pay taxes, and then find somebody to rent it. It adds up pretty quick. When I look at VBit and the fact that you could purchase a mining package, and that this money, and I've only been involved in the company, I'm like a baby, but I was doing the math the other day and I was just blown away. I was just blown away by how much money I've even mined, and then doing the math out, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. I mean, it just makes sense. So thanks so much for sharing. You know, one of the things I want to talk about a little bit right on the tail end here before we go to a few questions is, like, first, you guys are at the beginning of the beginning. Like, I know some of you may have been in VBit, or you don't really know how big this could possibly be, but I just got off the phone with somebody that's, you know, massive in the marketing industry. I mean, there's some companies out there where some affiliates have over 10,000 people on their team. I was in another company where I had over 6,000 or 7,000 people on my team, and that took me years, right? And you look at someone like Lori Boko, who's making like over $50,000 a month in the company, and she's got between, I don't know, 2,700 and 3,000 people on her team, and company wide, we're in all these countries, like everywhere in the world, people use Bitcoin, and literally we only have like somewhere around 4,300 total affiliates in the whole company. I mean, this is so ground floor. I know I just feel like going into every single country and finding just one or two motivated people that want to make money, because this is going to grow like you guys have never seen before over the next 1 to 2 years. Like, there's never going to be another time in history where VBit is this small because of how fast we're growing right now with what's happening in the current state of the economy. So don't take this opportunity for granted. You know, get a mining package and share videos with people so you guys can make a lot of money, because the more mining power you have, the more Bitcoin you have. And when Bitcoin starts to dwindle down, the value of Bitcoin is going to go through the roof. And the more Bitcoin you guys have, the more money you're going to make, right? So that's kind of it. Do we have any questions or anything from anybody? Let's see. Anybody have any questions? If you want to have any questions, just ask them in the chat. I'll get to them, but I kind of want to get off the Zoom. I have more people to talk to. But I'm just excited. You know, I'm excited. It's a great company. So.
I was a question you in the Q&A. Someone is asking. The thing is, Dominique is asking, if we buy a silver or gold package and we bring a black diamond under us, how will be the commission? So if you are the direct sponsor for the black diamond, or for any package that you are direct sponsor for, you will get that first level commission. Now, if you bring in, let's say you bring in 2 people and then they bring in a black diamond, you will get the override commission if you qualify based on a ranking. There's a ranking system in the company.
You have to be an area leader, right? Or
yeah, well, area leader get the 2nd level, and then you know, region leader get the 3rd level. But I think back to the basic question that the person is asking, if you have, you know, if you bring somebody in, no, it doesn't matter. If you sign somebody up, doesn't matter what package you have, your commission is based on the package that they have.
Yeah, so, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let me ask another question. I'm pretty sure this is right, but I want you guys to think about this, because I've only been involved in the company a very minute time, but I see this happening right now. If someone signs up as a 150 package, I obviously get a referral bonus, right, Gershom?
Mm-hmm.
And I get 10% of their hash power, right?
Yes.
And that, let's say a month later they sign up as gold. Now, when they sign up at gold, I get a referral bonus on the gold package.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 10% of their hash power.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say a month later they sign up as a black diamond. Now I get the black diamond referral bonus, right?
Uh-huh.
And I get 10% of the black diamond referral hash power.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because eventually everyone's got to get to a higher package. Because I don't know, it's going to drive them nuts just looking at their wallet depositing money every day. I mean, I know I'd want to make my wallet deposit much bigger. Just makes sense. But
one of the things
that's awesome.
One of the things I normally close out when I do a presentation, I tell people all the time, and I think maybe some people think it's hyperbole, or I'm just trying to sell a company, but it's not. I mean, I've looked at so many compensation. I've been in a lot of companies. this is the best comp structure I've ever seen. And
Yeah.
that's just a fact. I've seen so many comps. This is the best comp structure I've ever seen. So there you go.
Yeah. It's so simple too. Because like Lourdes said, her husband got a black diamond, made 17K. It wasn't even telling anybody about the business. He was probably watching too much TV. No.
But listen, and think about
unlimited popcorn. You get unlimited popcorn when you get a black diamond.
Yes,
right?
you do. But think about it. You would think about it this way. So take Odette's husband, for example, right? She's saying that he got his black diamond. I think it's April or February.
Yep.
He made like 17,000 a black diamond, and that's with a very modest Bitcoin price, right? And we all know Bitcoin had an all-time high of 20,000 in 2017. There are analysts that saying that Bitcoin could easily be 40, 50,000, even $100,000 by end of next year. So can you imagine with a Bitcoin price of like 30, 40, 50,000, right? Or you know, even if you stretch it and say some of these analysts are saying, you know, they could see Bitcoin, you know, 100,000 by the end of next year. So can you imagine with those prices what the return would be on the mining packages?
Crazy. That's crazy.
It is.
I mean, I'm just in a race to get the most Bitcoin before it jumps up to 30.
That's what I tell, like, listen, that's it. I'm trying to get as much.
I almost feel like if I'm talking about anything else, but what's happening right now, I could be costing myself like 100K by just, you know, I don't want to waste any time here. There's a big game on the table, right? So any other questions?
That's another question. So Dominique asked another question: for how long we've got a hash power percentage of the referral? So yes, you're right. So the referral hash power, it's good for 1 year. So 1 year from when the person get activated, you get the referral hash power, and then 1 year from that date, it drops off.
Can I piggyback on that?
Sure.
So if you guys get on the auto rebuy, which I did because I understand the law of compounding effects, if you do $35 a week in gigahash, that's 562 gigahash in a year, that's 30,000 gigahash. So even if you're a bronze level and you sign up for $35 a week gigahash, the auto rebuy, it's almost like getting a silver a year and stacking them. So you could start out with a $150 package, but end up generating, you know, a couple $1,000s a year just on the compounding of that hash power. Now, the cool thing with the auto rebuy is you get 10%. Like if I'm on your team and I'm doing an auto rebuy, you get 10% of my gigahash as long as I'm on the auto rebuy, which means if I'm on the auto rebuy for the next 10 years, you get 10% of my gigahash for the next 10 years. And also referral bonus too, right? 10% of gigahash.
Mm-hmm.
10% referral bonus.
Absolutely,
so, and which is like a forever situation. It only makes sense to be on the auto rebuy because you're gonna forlong any hash power. Like it compounds. I've been watching mine daily. I'm just watching the numbers climb up. And again, I've only been involved for maybe like 6 weeks, but it's pretty exciting for me. I'm on a platinum package. I already have almost $700 Bitcoin in my wallet. I mean, that's like too much for platinum, right? That's because of my referral hash power and my auto rebuy. Mm-hmm. And if I multiply that out times 12 months, if I stopped today and went on vacation for the next 11 months, I just made $8,400.
There you go.
If it stayed the same, you know? So it's pretty cool. Awesome. Any other questions? I think hopefully this was beneficial for everybody that's on the line. If you guys have any questions, you know, we have a VBit Tech Telegram. Hopefully all your team is plugging you into the Telegram. There's some great announcements. You have access to some great information. I tell people stay plugged into the positive stuff instead of getting sucked out from the negative stuff that we see out there in the world that's on TV and we don't even know if it's true. You know, stay plugged into the stuff that's going to elevate your income, right? Not take money away. But yeah, that's my opinion. So cool. Well, thank you so much, Gershom. Thanks for allowing me to be on tonight, and I'm sure we can get this recording out to people. I want to thank Erlinda and Lourdes for jumping on and doing a testimonial. Fabulous testimonial, fabulous story. Thank you so much.
Good night, guys. Take care.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Awesome.